Hello friends, it's Miss Rachel from the William Jeans Library. Did you know that May is National Inventors Month? Maybe you're an inventor. Have you created anything? If you have, then you're an inventor. Inventors aren't always famous. This book is about an inventor. It's called The Most Magnificent Thing. It's written and illustrated by Ashley Spires, and I'm going to read it to you with permission from the publisher, Kids Can Press. The Most Magnificent Thing. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. Let me make sure you can see these pictures. There we go. She makes things, and he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies, they set up somewhere out of the way, and get to work. Here she is. Here's her assistant. And here they are working. Do you think that they're out of the way? What do you think? Did they choose a spot that's really out of the way? Maybe not. But she's so focused on her invention. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of, sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside, and gives it another go. She's not giving up. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. These are all important things for inventors to do, aren't they? She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. Do you ever get mad when you're trying to create something and it's not going right? Look at that mad face. She is frustrated. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch! The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain and she explodes! It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first. But before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. Sometimes walks are good at that. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong thing that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly. Tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. Oh, this will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. They finally did it. They made the most magnificent thing. But the thing to remember in observance of National Inventors Month is that inventors don't give up. They try and they try and they try and they try, and they might have a long string of things that aren't quite right. But then if you look back and you take the things that are right from all of the mistakes and you can put them together and you can make something magnificent. Just like the scooter that she made that her dog could ride in. It was magnificent. Go and be a magnificent inventor, my friends. See you next time.